Hello everyone, Lao Deng. Today's product isn't a finished product. Today it's a shell. Then the customer sent it to the old lantern assembly. Surprisingly, it was quite good. Although this old lamp doesn't have keycaps or switches. However, its sound and feel far surpass many 60mm green shell models. This structure is really impressive. Let me recommend it to everyone. First, let me explain that this shell is from Tusi Studio. The feather shell from the Tusi Studio, and then the model is Hotot 60. Is that how the Hotot 60 is pronounced? Not sure. The exterior is also quite a design point. And the PVD top is this part. Maybe some people like it. Some people dislike that the top cover and bottom box are not completely connected. It means there's a ring around it, which can be said to be the kind of online post that covers the entire server. Now, let me explain why Lao Dong recommends this shell. The core reason is that it's a traditional lug. It's not the traditional Type 60 Brigade shell. The entire internal spring is connected to the casing through screws. So what led to the result? As Old Deng mentioned before, for example, here the screws are directly screwed in. So the one near the screw, the keys sound a bit crisp and feel a bit stiff. Then, if you press the button a bit farther away, the sound will be softer. The feel is a bit softer, that's the difference between them. That is. Then, there's another point. Resonance. Because it's a screw hard connected to the casing. So when you press a button, this vibration inevitably transmits to the outer shell. This is the traditional 60% aluminum shell. Then you have a drawback. It's just that the sound and feel are hard to get really good with. And then, this is something I can show you. It is a gasket silicone nail structure. Then, on the positioning plate, basically, you can take the entire inner pot and the top and bottom covers, completely isolating it with no hard connection points. Only the silicone is used for soft connections. At the bottom, there's a cotton pad with no screws. This structure has its sound and feel. Portability will be much, much better. And this structure is even easier to install than the orange structure. Its installation is very easy, especially suitable for beginners. For example, this board was also the same as the old Dengzhu. For old lamps with 60mm lenses I assembled before, I always fix the screws. It's the screw, then a special tape is applied. This will be applied too, this side will be applied too, inside and out, and this one will be applied as well. This is also posted. As long as you need to screw it inside, it's so old that you cut it here, will cut through. This means it's like when tightening screws. There is a shock absorber between the inner panel and the bottom shell. This step will show a noticeable alienation. But this keyboard is just this shell, and there's no place to screw it off. Then, all the connections to the top cover of the casing are made of a gasket silicone nail structure. The old owner also tried this structure. The edge of the inner pot does not touch the outer shell. My structure is actually quite good. Its sound and feel are much more consistent with the feel. Moreover, the installation difficulty is much lower than that of Origin. This shell, everyone can really consider it. Whether mechanical or magnetic shafts, they should be usable. A really nice shell. An unexpected discovery. This quick release structure is Hotot 60 under the work of Toast. If you like this shell, everyone can take a look and consider this shell. I don't know how much it costs. I simply feel the sound and feel of the shell. Although I didn't pretend, but its sound and tactile feel will definitely be better than your traditional screws. The 60 series aluminum box is much better in terms of structure. Not bad, not bad. The difficulty of organizing is still very low. Everyone can easily build a good group on their own. No need to find a team leader. It's very simple, very simple. My client is because my client is lazy. Alright, let me recommend it. Finally, let's say the Hotot 60 of Tusi Workers Home. Okay? See you in the next video, bye bye.